How about it?
Hmm.
Put the
Who?
glasses on your face.
Where?
Got an idea.
What?
Put like all those together.
You want me to put all these together? Why'd you throw them at me to do it?
I sat here and made them all. You sit there and put them all together.
Are you gonna get to a point where they know what the hell we're doing, or are we just gonna leave it in the weeds and they'll figure it out by the end of the episode?
Well, if they read the title, they know what we're doing. Ain't my
Okay,
fault if they don't read.
you have been doing the titling, and let me say, you're not the most descriptive person.
I don't need to write a paragraph about what I plan to do in this episode.
Hmm.
Short,
I
to
do
the
have
point,
to
let's go.
I do have to edit them from time to time because they're a little too short.
Yeah.
Like the one that said Star Factory. We're
We made
not
a Star
making
Factory.
we're not making Star. I think that was done many years ago.
Yeah. Anyways, we got that done. So what we are doing to the days is we're coming down to the mirrors and working with these tables doing a thingy. And they're in my
Hmm.
way. So I actually don't want them over here. Fuck you.
I didn't know where you wanted them, so I just put them where the other one was. If you remember the other day, we did one thing with this.
Yes. We made a quantum thingy-mabopper, which is over in the somewhere, if I could get on the ground.
If
Hang
you
on.
would stay
We
on the
made
ground.
this thing.
Yes. And now we're going to automate making all of them
Yes.
without whatever that weird crap is we did upstairs.
So, now we just need to figure out where we want to put it. Do we want to continue this line, or I was thinking we do have all this space over here, and I need the waste anyways, so that'll give us the pipe right here ready to go. So we could go ahead and put it right here beside the equations.
Yeah, just make this even more annoying for me to run cables.
Well, we need rotary power, and we need waste, and they're
Is
both
there
right here.
any, speaking of, this is off of the, oh, wait a minute. We need there is a way. We looked this up before. But we need the crystal matrix thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we need a crystal
I was
matrix
thinking of setting up the
ingot.
whole ether gem production upping thing to make us more nether stars, and then we could do it if we keep up in the diamonds, which are it's still an active task we're trying to do.
All right. Well, you get started on that. I'll start running a line over here.
So you realize you need 2 lines.
Why do I need 2 lines?
Well, we need a power line and an ME line. Duh.
Well, technically, you could just use an ME power thing and take the power off of this.
I only have it down there. Okay, so the idea here is that we take calculation, logic, so logic, calculation, energy accumulation, quantum, engineering, energy, accumulation, and quantum. Just like that. Right? Right. Then we stick this one into this one. Except that's not actually what we want to do. We want to change that now because we're not going to do this in singles. So what we really, really want is to be able to print out these using this recipe. So if we do 9 quantum, that'll make 1 printed wafer. So we need to do that for each one of these. Holy crap. Is it the broken ones I want? Or is it printed? I think it's printed. Yeah, it's these ones we want. So we want that. We want, where'd they go? There. We need this one. So it gives us the quantum, the calculation, the engineering. There's the logic, energy, accumulation, and I got quantum, right? 6 of them. That's 6 of them. Alright, so you do that, you get those. You are accumulation. Share that one. This one is energy, so that's the red one. This one is the diamond one, so the pretty blue one. This one's the calculation, so the light blue and the gold, so the goldie. Okay. So now, each of these knows that if it takes whatever bucket of whatever, it makes the thing. Which is where we now get into a slight problem. I need to be able to do this. Why are we storing so many buckets of essence in the system? Where is that coming from?
Buckets of what?
Infusion. Essence. We have 628 buckets of essence in the system.
I have no freaking clue.
We might want to figure out where that's coming from. It should only come from a mob crusher, and the mob crushers aren't connected to the computer. How the hell is it filling it? The only other one is out here, and this one definitely connected to it. Slaughter factory. Full of meat again, by the way.
Yeah, that's the next thing we really need to get working on is how we're doing that.
Okay, so, anyways, now we run into a small problem. This is going to be based off of using AE to request the items. The diamond, we have only liquid diamond solution, which is not what I need, I don't think. No. So that ain't gonna work. Liquid redstone, liquid quantum, I have those two. So we need to figure out the rest of this.
You need liquid circuits, liquid circuits, liquid gold,
The waste.
liquid diamond.
Though technically what we could do is put a small tank behind each one. Have it automatically fill with that shit. Storage bus each one so it's not going into the system. And then put it on as requested. Technically we could do that.
Okay.
So, I'm thinking you need to make one smelter back here.
You're not going to use the smelters we have upstairs and just hook stuff to them? Because we already have that all ready to go.
Yeah, these three up here. We just have to get them set up again.
Just run a cable here on that side of this one.
Can it see it like that?
Yeah, we could actually do it right off the back of all three. Should be fine. Stick an interface on the back of one and I'll hook it up and we'll see if you can see it. How much is on that? There's only 3 on that, so I can just run this one to this one right here. Watch your face. That should be okay. That's on the right side of that.
Right here. It's block done.
Peggy.
It's the
Peggy.
same damn thing!
Peggy. Yes, you're right. I didn't notice. Gosh it, you.
Yes, I can see them all in diamond. Alright, so then we just do that, and that is going to see each one.
Are we doing create tank or are we making your
Well, if we're
mechanism
able to do
tank
this,
now?
that part don't matter.
Oh, okay.
Sweet as that one. You gold. So gold. This one. Alright, so now that can see each one of those.
Mm-hmm.
So speaking of relics of the past, are we ever gonna get this the fuck off here and just hook an export bus to the fucking thing? Like, this whole gold ingots to the circuit thing is, like, not necessary.
Yeah. So now what else is it we need?
Ships. Okay, so we do that. That gives us logic, gives us calculation and engineering are taken care of. Then we have energy wafer. That one is liquid redstone, which the system already knows. Accumulation, which is waste. So we
And
need
we
the
have a waste
system
pipe right
to
there.
see waste. But we only need the system to see the waste.
So you put a tank right here.
You know we have 2 giant tanks up there and a giant tank over there. We can just monitor one of those.
That's more work for me.
I'm pretty damn sure this one right here, our main tank. Don't you already have a line around here somewhere?
Wait a minute. Why are we even worried about that? We could just run this pipe over to the table.
Because that would defeat part of my idea. I want this to work off a request system, not
Yeah,
a
it would
shove
only
it full system.
it it would, wouldn't it?
No, because I'm requesting each of these circuits. That's why there's a pattern provider on each one.
Okay.
If I just pull the thing over here and plug it into the table, it'll just sit there and keep pouring them.
Only if the AE system pulls them. Oh, never mind. I got I got it. I got it. I got it.
Just shut up. There. Happy?
Don't forget you need to set this.
Yes, the new P2P thing. By the way, have we made a recording since I've done this?
Since you done what?
Since we set up P2P, do we have a recording after this, or was the last thing we did
I
stream doing
don't
this?
believe you did.
Okay, well, just in case we don't know, because we're idiots and don't remember, we set up P2P. We took out all those old channels we had, and we're now down to 2 cables coming out of the basement. We still got a few connections up here because he's lazy. But we now have our big internet server down here. It's running 2 cables out, 16 on that one and 14 on this one, out to 2 separate parts of the factory. Just got a simple plug-in down here. I don't know what that is or where it's going. Oh, that's coming over here to my CPUs. That's the crafting CPUs. Gotcha. But, so yes, we now have P2P. So now every time we set up new stuff, I gotta come down here and set up new config and bring down new channels to connect up the internet cables.
And thanks to Etherin for wrapping our pea brains about how this crap works.
Sort of. I actually think of this like internet, and it helps me to figure it out. The P2P network is just the internet.
Okay. Well, you set that. Okay.
Yes, I already plugged that in. Shut up.
Okay. So there you go.
Okay, so now that that is done, it was
Since he has to be a
accumulation.
jerk about it. Thanks to Etherin for wrapping my pea brain around it.
Not being a jerk. I'm saying he.
You're being a jerk. Etherin took the time out to help
Yeah,
us
and I
understand it.
learned how to do it with him. He taught me how. But he didn't help me to understand it.
Okay, fuck off.
Bite me. Okay, so now the new thing is that the computer can now request each of these.
Mm-hmm.
So then from there, we're going to have the printed versions of all the circuits.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to shove those into a combiner.
Mm-hmm. One combiner or separate combiners?
One combiner should be enough to do what I need it to do. So if I take this, we should be able to pipe all those into this.
Piping in, not going through AE.
Yes.
Okay.
I should be able to take my logistical pipes, pull from all of these, and shove them straight up this thing's ass.
Can we please? You built the floor 3 deep for a reason.
I didn't think we needed it for that little bit of room.
OSHA safety standards. We don't want tripping hazards.
Okay, so then we do pull, pull,
Shit, that was not the right one.
pull, 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 and a pull. This thing will automatically have it into the input. this up there? No, this is the extra. Okay, so instead we need to put 2 extra. And then that will let us tell the system it can craft the circuits by doing that. It'll automatically put them up here. They'll be ready to go. Now the issue remains, we need silicone. So to get the silicone, we have a material stonework factory. We have this guy.
Can we explain how dumb we feel this is?
You do that while I set it up.
Okay. Mekanism is the end-all be-all in this pack. But for some reason, it's not when it comes to making the silicon crap. Because you can make silicon directly from cobblestone. You can even make it into a block, which I believe is what he's doing in this material stonework factory. But if you want to do it in Mekanism, you have to go through all that sandy crap again that we had to do in upstairs originally, but in Mekanism machines. And I just feel that's kind of dumb, that it could have been done a bit better. If Mekanism is supposed to be like your, I don't know, power age. I kind of think of the create age as being your more mechanical age. And then when you get up to industrial foregoing, I guess that would be more of the basic electrical age, and then Mekanism would be more of your quantum style age or advanced electrical age. I'm guessing we do have a bit of draconic in here, so maybe that's more of a quantum age. But it just seems weird that you would go back to the steps of the mechanical age in an advanced age past like I would assume like silicon comes from sand in normal, if I remember correctly, so that's what I would assume it would eventually get back to, but no.
Hey, dickhead.
What?
Your cable's in my way.
You actually need this? What do you need this for?
I need to make the block.
You can make the block in the stonework.
Yeah, and then I need to make the press. The only way to press this bitch out is with this. Shut up. You're going the wrong direction, aren't you? Yes, you are. Frickin' ass. You
Go through all this work to make it look nice. He has to screw it up.
Okay, there we go. Okay, now, for what I need it to do, we need to make a block of silicone, which means in the material stonework we need cobblestone to be mined 3 times and then crafted. So we need to mine, craft.
You are not the seagulls from, what movie was that? Mine? Mine? Yeah, that is what
Since-
movie that's from.
And since this is only using water and lava, that was weird.
Hmm.
It disappeared. It just fucking disappeared. Yeah. Fuck.
Hmm.
Power problem. Major problem.
We're running out of lava.
We need Emmy up here so we can get Gobble. This shit ain't gonna work anymore.
Hmm.
Screw your stupid pipes.
Not my pipe that's the problem. It's these cobble generators.
It's both of them. Screw those and your pipes. We need an Emmy plug up here. And I'm short one. Of course I am.
There you go.
Well,
You're currently not P2P though, so you're gonna have to come set up your P2P thing. Doing it right here, where it goes into the backside there. I just got to get the tunnel on it. There they are.
B93F. Where is B93F?
All right, it's in there.
Get in there. B93F is full. Son of a bitch. 14, 21. This one's set off at 29. Okay, just line that one. That'll be fine. Shove it into that one. Yep. Yep. That's some cobblestone. And boop, and boop.
My pipes were doing this faster. Hmm. Yeah, which is where mine are better for this type of thing because I can have a request on each one. So it's just pulling for each one instead of pushing.
Fine. Think you can do it faster than you put it back.
Mac all the requests back in it. Are these highs that you're putting in? Okay.
I don't say I was doing any better than it was.
Give me a second. Speed increase module.
Okay, you know what? It's gonna take a minute. Give us a bit. We'll be back after we fix this.
High speed. I would assume if you put it on
Alrighty.
this one.
So, we got it running fast. Now I need to make it work better. I stuck that in here. Maximum item amount 64. Don't limit to one step. Going
Put it
anything?
on the. Um, I don't know.
Limits the amount of items that can enter adjacent inventories. Automatically prevents oversending. That's what it says.
Oh, that's not what we want.
You agreed.
But the tank is half full, dude. I think we've done our job.
Okay. So, take your stupid thing. Screw you. I got my bucket. Let's get back to what we were doing.
Mm-hmm.
So, now that I got my lava bucket, I come over here, I smack that, I slap this. It sits there and makes me cobblestone.
Anybody else notice that if his pipes had worked better, had been screw you, my shit works better, let's get back to work. But even though it's my pipes that work better, it's still screw you, let's get back to work. The only part was okay, your pipes were better. It's still screw you either way.
Okay, so now we get block of silicone. We tell this to stop being stupid.
Hmm.
So now it's only allowed to pull blocks of silicone. And now it's going to stack it right there, ready to go. Then I give it the press. It makes the thing. This can then input from this side and fill the combiner with the things.
Okay.
Only issue is this still takes a while.
Yeah, because it has to make 9 before it can craft them. We may need to put a drawer so this thing can sit here and stockpile.
Nah, that's a stupid idea. Okay.
Yeah, but that
Oh.
means you're gonna have to move your combiner over one.
We'll just back this up a hair.
We could do that too.
Okay, so anyways, it now has printed silicone wafers stuck in it, which is what it needs. These are on request to come in and put into the other port. And just because I've been holding it forever, I'm tired of looking at it.
Are you gonna speed this thing up? Holy crap.
Alright. Faster than
That's
you.
as slow as you are ugly.
Can't.
Can't speed it up?
Mm-mm.
Why not?
Somebody stole all the damn dust out of the system.
That would be you.
On whose order?
No, I suggested we keep them in there. You said I'll just make them when I need it.
Well, now they're done, so I've emptied it out. We need to throw some more in, or we need a crusher so I can make the dust. I don't think we even have a crusher. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't even have a crusher.
Yeah, I don't think we've made a crusher yet.
Whatever. Problem for later. So, it will now combine and output the finished product. So now is where we need to get a little funky with it. Because if I take and do some... I need some oak. I have no oak. Wood. Planks. Anything? Just planks. Found planks. We good. I figured it. Okay. So now if we take these and go 1, 2, 3, 4, oops, 5, and 6. That will give us 6 drawers for holding them. Then we just need some limiters. I don't know where he went. Damn it.
What do you need limiters for? Where are we putting them?
Actually, the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm thinking, fuck it, just do it. Just fill these with them. Also, the ones up there on the ender chest, you can knock the ME off of it. We're gonna take them down here from now on.
Thanks. Why don't we set those as the priority? Let it go ahead and use them, and this just be the backup. Or vice versa. Also, there's a crusher in the table already. We never took it out.
Apparently we were making it for something and then we got busy and forgot.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what we were making that for. Okay, so then we can simply output there. Those will be inputs into these. And then we simply put ME stowy buses onto each of these. Those are storage monitors. I said storage buses. I need 6 of them. Second full already? Oh no, that was the signals. So you need to go throw these somewhere. Actually, wait a minute, I'm dumb. Right. We gotta do that part first. Shit. Hang on. We need to do this part. Alright. I need a fluid pipe.
You need a fluid pipe? Give me a second. Aircraft.
Actually, no. No, I don't. Never mind. Just thought about that. That's dumb. Also, I don't need my fluid pipes, you dork. If I had my fluid pipes, I'd have my fluid pipes. Actually, since the ME system can see the waste over there, we don't need to bother running a whole new fucking pipe. We can actually just put an export bus right here on this piece of shit. You plug that in and it'll fill it with waste. Reject, that'll be input, left will be output, this will be the extra slot. Set this to auto output. Good, good. Plug this in.
How many we got on this side? 6. 7. Okay, you're plugged in. You need to do your P2P thing up here.
Here, 88.0.
If I could get the damn thing to turn the right direction. There we go.
Right. I'm still not thinking right. So I combine, it makes the brokens. Brokens go into the infuse and make the full one. Then it's going to be the problem of the full thing. Fuck. There's no good way to do that.
Walk me through where you're at.
Okay. This is going to put out the 9 items in one item.
Mm-hmm.
How do we get it to singles?
So this is going to
My
put
only
out
other
the
alternative
wafer.
is these sit here and we just have the 9s, then we just use recipes that automatically request to take them and break them down, and then that will use the circuits. Or we just request the circuits automatically, and the system will know how to do it and know to store the big ones down here, then we just request the regular ones for whatever we need anyways, and let the system take care of it.
Can't you use a crafting card in each one of these? It crafts it down to the single.
No, this would be requesting to craft it. That's not how this works. I would have to put these here and then put drawers over here that would then request for singles. Then we would build the storage. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm thinking it probably would be better just to leave it just like this and then just use the computer to do it.
Okay.
Fix it in editing, you know?
Hmm.
Yeah, fuck it. We're going to do it that way. So, craft. That's not how you spell craft. We need these. We need like 5 more of these. And we need like 100 acceleration cards. That's only a slight joke. We need a bunch of those. Okay, so storage bus. Your job is. Wait. No, I was just. You got me confused. I was just thinking what you were thinking. Fuck that. No. So, storage bus. We need circuits. Which one is on the end of this one? I'm pulling them forward. What's behind this one?
What's behind what?
What circuit's in line? Go to the other line and tell me what circuit's there.
Oh, this one is quantum.
Wait, that's printed. That is the right one. Okay. So that one is quantum. Next.
Accumulation.
Accumulation. Next.
Energy.
Energy. Next.
Engineering.
Engineering. Next.
Calculation.
Next.
Logic.
Okay. So that will know that it is to store all of those in each of those. Thinking this is where my level thing is going to come into play, actually. Because I do still need something to request them to be stored down here. So I want 5 more level emitters and some export buses. This is where I was thinking. I knew what I was thinking. Shut up. Okay. So now to do this, we need to set this up right. So export, 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 export. Cable me, bitch. You're gonna need to run a new fucking PTP line, so let me go grab the network adapter. How many channels is on this? 14. That'll be plenty. So give me that. What are you doing?
We're gonna do this under.
You're gonna do this under.
So technically, move them off the side and just put them on the bottom. That'll save us on cables.
Do it.
Take all of your exports and move them to the bottom. It'll save us on cables.
No. We never. I need the level emitter.
Oh,
You'd be able to do that.
okay. Where you want the level emitter at?
I don't know. This is your bitch. I just need to point a level emitter at the fucking thing.
You need to point a level emitter at the export.
Yes.
Okay, move the exports to the bottom.
Wait, this one on a cable underneath it.
Mm-hmm. If each network, if each limiter is going to do a thing, we're going to have to run another line because that's 7.
Mm-hmm. Technically, that's 12. That's 6 and 6. Now, what's the holdup?
I had to get more cables.
Mm.
So each one of these level emitters is going to take a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to have to do colored cables across the top and bottom so they're not connecting in between.
Mm-hmm.
All right, pause a second. This is going to be a lot of fiddly work for me, so give me a minute.
Alright, I'm gonna finish getting this part set up and we'll be back. Alright, so, you got that all done. Don't mind the weird color, for some reason he's a dork. I've got these all set so that they will see each one. Keep 1,000 for now. Fun thing about that is I can adjust this as ever I feel like it. Then the storage buses will see them, and the export buses will craft them.
Question real
So,
quick.
what?
To do the priority thing, can we change these out to ender drawers?
For what?
An ender drawer with the ones upstairs?
No. Shut up.
Okay.
So then we just do boop and a boop.
Is this the thing,
What, this?
the one up there?
ADA?
Well, the reason I'm asking is because we could take a P2P and put it here.
Hmm?
If I put, hold on,
Instead
I'm
of
short a
having two
cable.
lines come down, you just want to plug it into that one? Yes.
Yeah,
That's
I could
perfectly
just
fine.
do that right there,
Yes,
and
that's
then we can
perfectly
get
fine.
rid of that line there.
Yes, that's perfectly fine.
Okay. You're done with show and tell, so I can fix the floor.
No. So boop, boop, and boop. There it goes. Alright, so these are now trying to call form. It's filling those up. This currently only has one spot and is slow because we need the thing. But it's currently working on it. Why is this not putting waste?
Question quickly,
Where's waste?
when you're done with what you're looking at.
Oh, that's why I waste.
Hmm.
like gas tanks. That sounds... Huh? Cosmic stream, absolute complete things, basic. Huh? Right. Okay, that's on some horse shit, but okay. Tier installer. Nope, not tier. Factory? Right. It is supposed to be tier, ain't it? Huh? Yeah. Use you. I don't think he plugged in something.
What do you think I didn't plug in?
Device offline. Yep, you never plugged it in, you dork. Get over here.
Where you at?
Mechanism stuff. You need to plug a cable to this thing. What, screw you. I got 6 cables that do it my damn self. Right. You haven't plugged in my dissolution chamber.
Yeah, we never
Hey,
plugged it in because you were talking about moving it.
Well, I don't care. Shut up. I need 4 lead and 4 steel.
To be fair, I don't think you had it plugged into anything either.
Make a radioactive waste barrel because reasons. Put 2 install on that. Yeah, it gives me a chemical tank. And we take a chemical tank down here. We knock this back a little bit. Stick this here. Export cable. View. Waste. Into there. No, that ain't gonna work either. Son of a bitch.
Mm.
Okay. This is gonna be a pain in my ass. Supposedly can hold in a chemical tank. That's what it considers the waste to be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fuck this. We'll try it this way. Of course you won't.
Mm-mm.
Crap. I'm out of ideas. Tag, you're it.
You can't just export straight into the
No.
metallurgic infuser?
No. Has to be the item. The item has to go in. You can't have wasted an item unless it's paintballs. I'm not trying to run paintballs down here. Kiss my ass.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the gas pipe? Fuck, I don't know what the gas pipe is.
Pressure?
Mech. Pressure. Pressure pipe. Pressure pipe. Pressure pipe. Pressurized tube. They literally just gave it the regular recipe. What the fuck? You lazy bastards. Hey, give me a fucking tube. Can I pull from this by chance? No, because this is all fluid. So how the... That's not fluid. I can't pull a fluid into a pipe. Yet
Mm.
somehow the waste is considered
You
a
can't
fucking
you
thing.
can't pull from this.
Pull from what?
The seared tank.
No, because it's a fluid.
Okay, gases are fluids too. It's the difference between liquid and gas, jackass.
Okay. Mechanism has the gas, motherfucker.
I,
So
I
it's
know,
a
I know.
gas
I'm just
pipe. It can't be
yeah, yeah.
mechanical.
I think you have to do paintballs.
You suck. Even though
It's weird that you
the
can't
fucking
just put the
chemical tank
fluid
is
straight
supposed to
in
be
there.
waste. Because it's not how this works. Bite me. Okay, the other way to do this would be dyeing the fucking quantum and singularities. This will be a whole nother ordeal. Shit. We might have to set up the... Yeah. I'm thinking we're gonna have to set up the dye factory down here to fill this with waste.
Hmm.
Then we could shut off the explosion chamber if you wanted to.
So we're doing a part 2.
It's either that or technically it can use magenta paintballs, and we do have like 165,000 fucking magenta paintballs up here.
Yeah, well, I think that would work.
Alright, give me a cable up here, damn it. Do this
Go
one way or the
again.
other.
Why is it everything he wants involves me running more frickin' cables?
You're my cable guy. Hurry up.
I'm not getting punched in the mouth at the end of this, am I?
It's a likely possibility. Alright, ramp that up to 1,000. He gets that plugged in. In that stupidest way possible.
That's gonna break that, isn't it?
Probably, I don't know.
I gotta go round that beam, don't I? Because it has to be visible to the sky.
Export
Actually,
paintballs. Take some accelerators.
there you go.
Circle door. Okay, so now that we have that. Okay, now we got a bunch of waste in here. So now that's working. Now we just need to, like, speed everything.
Now you need like accelerators.
No, now we need the speed upgrades and the tier installers and all that shit.
Hmm.
So, anyways, this is the idea. We're now getting
Okay, hold on.
wafers.
For you. Those limiters are not taking a channel. Is something wrong, or they just not a problem?
Yeah. No, fine. Probably. I don't know. We'll look into that later. Ah.
Oh, can we go look
Anyways.
at the other set over there and see if it is taking a channel? We know these are all
No, they're
working.
not taking channels. They're fine. They don't need channels. They're fine. Fuck
Okay.
off. Okay. So, that is that issue set. That's another episode into the long line of make a stupid Mac. That's still what we're trying to do, by the way.
Oh,
That's
is
the
that
whole
what we're
point
trying
of
to do?
this. The whole point of this is we needed one of these to make a Mac. I said, fuck it, let's make all of them. And now we got all this set up because we're trying to make a stupid Mac.
A lot of work for one freaking Mac.
It's your idea. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead, get the things sped up, get the factories, everything. We'll get these filled up. And we'll be back to figure out what the hell we needed this for in the Mac process anyways. So, for now, hope y'all enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.